Morning, folks. I'm sure everybody's in a great mood today because the Bills won. So all you Bills fans out there, good for you. A few things today. So obviously we're gearing up for the vaccines, which are coming up rapidly here. Again, I'm going to reiterate these dates and processes as we go through at most of the town halls between now and the time we administer the vaccines. A lot of this stuff will be out in writing today and tomorrow as well. I was waiting on some official contract information from the state of New York before I got everything out in writing, which we were able to take care of on Friday. So just as I said on Friday, the vaccine administration to the residents at Gates Circle, the first dose is the 27th of January, the second dose is the 17th of February, and for Williamsville, the first dose is February 2nd, and the second dose is February 23rd. So that hasn't changed, nor will it at this point. I can tell you that what we're starting to do, and I talked about this a bit on Friday, is for the Gates Circle residents, probably starting tomorrow and into the middle of the week, you will start getting phone calls directly from the staff at Gates Circle. We are going to be calling each and every resident household there and very simply this week asking, do you want the shot? And then forwarding or getting to you the vaccine administration record, which is really a one-page document, which we'll continue to go through with everybody. It's pretty self-explanatory. And in writing, and as I continue to talk about it, that document needs to be returned, and at Gates Circle can be returned to the front desk. So as of this week, Gates Circle will be getting calls, and then there'll be follow-up paperwork, and we're going to be continuing to hound you until you get that paperwork back to us. In Williamsville, towards the end of this week, you will also start to get phone calls. So just as at Gates Circle here in Williamsville, you will be getting a phone call from a staff member here in Williamsville towards the end of the week. They will ask you the same thing. Do you want the shot? It'll go, the calls go to individual households and of course households with 2 people. And then based upon that, we will be getting you out the same paperwork and then following through with you on an ongoing basis to make sure that we get that paperwork back. Paperwork can be dropped off at the front desk again. Should be a pretty easy process. Following that, probably towards into next week, we will start with scheduling. And as I said, or I alluded to on Friday, scheduling will be done in groups. It may, probably at Gates Circle, it will be done by floor. And here in Williamsville, it'll be done by village and floor within that village. So much more to come on scheduling. Don't worry about that now. We'll continue to work on that. But this week, most, if not all of the residents, certainly at Gates Circle and here in Williamsville, will be contacted via phone to ask if you want the shot and to move forward with the paperwork. So a lot of stuff is happening, and we want to make sure that we're as organized and we make it as seamless as possible when the days come. I alluded to this on Friday as well. There's going to be a lot of work internally on deciding upon what opening is going to look like towards the end of February, visitation, and all the other stuff that we're doing with opening up dining and other parts of the community. So I want to just say, be a little bit patient with us. We're going to stage that out. And we'll start to work on that this week as well. Because I have to present this information every week according to New York State. At this point, we have had 14 residents that have passed away within our nursing home. And at this point, we currently do not have any residents that are positive with the virus at any level. So we don't have any positive residents at this point in the nursing home, assisted living, or in independent living. One of the questions that I'm starting to get, and I'll address this today and continue to address it, is what about the residents who choose not to get the shots or vaccine, and are we going to allow them to participate in the community dining, etc.? So there's a lot of different ways I can explain this. I mean, first and foremost, not all staff members have elected to get the shot. And while we are advocating, pushing for, making every available opportunity for staff members to get the shot, those that didn't get it the first round last week will have ample opportunity in a couple of weeks to get it and then get their booster after that. While we continue to push for that, not all staff members will get the shot. And keep in mind, we're hiring new staff members, and we will continue to hire new staff members as we go forward. So even in May, June, July, August, there will be the probability that there will be staff members that won't be totally vaccinated as they come newly into Canterbury Woods. I do not know at this point if any residents are going to decline the vaccine. Statistically, there will be some, if you look at the statistics, maybe not, but if you look at a cross-section of the population, statistically, there would be some. I don't know that yet. We're doing that work this week and asking those questions. But quite honestly, stay focused on the fact that the people that are getting the vaccines will be vaccinated against those who potentially will get them sick. So that's the positive end of this. I cannot, if any residents choose not to get the vaccine, I cannot discriminate against them in terms of their use of the community versus somebody who gets the vaccine. It's against the law. It falls under Fair Housing Act, it falls under HIPAA. Not only can I discriminate against them, I can't obviously let you know. I mean, they're not going to be wearing a scarlet letter. So, we certainly are going to advocate. We want everybody to get the vaccine. But, the answer, quite honestly, is no. We cannot discriminate against residents, just as we can't discriminate against staff members who don't get the vaccine for a variety of reasons. Religion, other comorbidities that maybe their doctor told them not to get. There's all kinds of different reasons. Some excellent reasons, maybe some not excellent reasons, but there's all kinds of different reasons where somebody may not get this shot. And no, I can't discriminate against them. So, putting that out there, I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions on that. Our hope is that the vast majority of our residents here and our staff members get the shot. But again, once you are totally vaccinated, once our staff is vaccinated, you are 90+% protected against getting the virus. And even if you get the virus, and this is what the numbers are showing, it will be lessened. So that's the positive end. You're going to start going back out into the community more and more and more as well as the spring comes and so on, and only going to be a certain percentage of those folks out in the general community that are vaccinated. So I wish I could offer total protection or guarantee total protection in Canterbury Woods from residents and staff. I simply can't do that. So again, we're going to continue to encourage everybody to get the vaccine. we're going to create as many opportunities as we can, but there just simply is no guarantee. Other than that, again, if you have any other questions, I'll continue to go over these things this week, next week, the week after that, as we continue to move towards our vaccination dates. There's a lot of moving parts here with the opening certain components of the community once the vaccination dates pass, through the booster. So a lot of information is going to be shared. My email, rwallace@echa.org. Feel free to email me with questions, and I'll be back here on Wednesday. Thank you.